What's up, guys? This is not a clickbait video. I'm really letting you guys in on what the plans are for the channel for the future. To be completely just let you guys in right out the rip. I'm not going to make any changes. But the reason why this video exists, it does give me an opportunity to let you guys in on all of the different things that I'm involved in. For those that don't know, every time somebody comes across something that I do outside of this channel, people are surprised. So hopefully this is an opportunity I can let you know on everything that I'm involved in just one video. But also because of the whole copper thing, which I've already done a video on, I will give you some more information on that in the description box. You can check that video. But it's not just that, you know, people are freaking out, YouTubers are freaking out. So I have to do a video like this, right? Because when people see their other YouTubers, their favorite YouTubers going nuts, they ask me those same questions that maybe those guys are covering over there, because a lot of adjustments people are going to make going into the next year because of the whole copper thing. But the reason why they do that, and the reason why I don't do that, is because I have long prepared for this. I've been talking about this for I don't know how long. I don't put my eggs in one basket on any platform. Doesn't matter what it is on anything that I do. So if one form of revenue stream is taken away from me, I at least, it's not going to be like it doesn't hurt, but I at least have something else to fall back on. The reason why a lot of these people freak out when stuff like this happens is because they have placed their entire livelihoods on YouTube, and it's easy. Certainly if you have a following, you can make money, like you can make a killing on YouTube, and it's easy to get comfortable with that. So if you put your eggs all there, and again, they decide to ban you or what have you, decide that you're going to be demonetized, these people are you're going to freak out because that's your main form of revenue. So with me, I've never done that. But this is why I wanted to do this video, because it gives me an opportunity to let you guys in on all the different things that I am involved in. But there's not going to be any real changes going on the channel. Just the typical me looking at my analytics and making adjustments based on that. But as far as the actual content, nothing's going to change. I think I'm going to be fine, actually, in terms of the type of content that I put out. Some of you guys don't believe that. I think I'm personally going to be fine. Nonetheless, nothing's going to change in that regards. But I want to give you guys, I'll mostly let you in on all the things that I'm involved in. EricDJuly.com is the site that you need to be heading to, because that is my official website, EricDJuly.com. You can check that out. It has all of the different things that I'm involved in, even my services that I offer in terms of me being a ghostwriter and me being an artist, speaker, and all of that stuff. It's on my channel. You can check that stuff, on my website. You can check that out. Obviously getting, the podcast, supporting the content, and all of that stuff. You can get everything, even the music, which will take you to BackWordZmusic.com. For those that don't know, I am in a band. It is a metalcore-ish, hardcore-ish band with some other influences as well. That you can check that stuff out. BackWordz music.com, BackWordZmusic.com. And obviously all the music's live on all major digital platforms if you want to check that out. So you can support me in that way by going to jam some music and such. We're actually working on album number 2, so we'll be on the road again here soon. Facebook, you can check me out here, facebook.com/EricJulyTX. EricJulyTX. I actually think I'm going to get banned here before I get banned anywhere else. So I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'm going to get banned here before I get banned anywhere else. You can also follow the band, BackWordz. This is my band. This is our Facebook. Verified. Both of these pages are verified, so you should have no issues going to them and seeing, me or getting more familiar with that sort of content. But I do a lot of dual uploads. I let people in on all the stuff and all the political stuff that I do as well. You can check that out, EricJulyTX. Another page that I want you guys to get familiar with now that I'm thinking about is this over here. I am the co-founder and I am the head of multimedia for Being Libertarian. And you can go follow Being Libertarian here if you like. It's facebook.com/Being Libertarian. It has 818 likes. Yep, 818 likes. So you can go check that out if you like to check that out. And I'm going to be dropping a lot of content again over there. So get familiar with that, Being Liberal TV and all of that as well. Again, BackWordz Music in terms of the YouTube as well. You can see all of our music videos over there. Twitter is another big one for me. You can go check my Twitter at twitter.com/EricDJuly, and it's verified, so you know it's me again. And that's a way that you can keep up with me. I'd let people I update this a lot in terms of where I'm at, what I'm doing, chiming in on certain things. You can keep up with me over there. Now, Patreon, I don't promote this enough, but this is a way that I've been trying to incentivize you to support the content over the years. I got some awesome supporters. Remind you, this is specifically for people that not only want to support my content, but also for people that would like me to talk about different things. I have put this stuff in these sort of different tiers in terms of you getting vlog requests, podcast topic requests, and stuff like that, and being a patron. So I will talk about things. Now, I don't have all the time in the day to talk about everything everybody wants me to talk about. I get a lot of people hitting me up all the time saying, hey, what are your thoughts on this? And sometimes I don't get to do a video on it, right? I don't get to do a video on it. So if you go to patreon.com, EricDJuly, I am required to do it for you. So you can go check that out. That is a way that you can support me. And of course, you guys have seen me do a lot of different political things aside from my own podcast. If you're not familiar with that, For Canon Sake is the name of it, but you've seen me hop on the Blaze. You've seen me do all of these different things, which I know on all of my social forms of social media. So you'll see me popping up here and there. I'm a guest all the time on the News and Why It Matters. This is a good looking man. They don't make them like this anymore. I'm sorry, ladies. Nonetheless, keep that in mind. Let me actually go back to that podcast. You can, For Canon Sake is the name of the podcast. It is available on all major digital platforms for the most part. These are not the only spots that they are on, or you can go listen, to my podcast, For Canon Sake. And we talk about everything, but it's live on all major digital platforms and such. So be sure to go check that out. ForCanonSake.com is another one that you can visit. It will take you straight to this page, but EricDJuly.com/podcast is a way that you can get here. But For Canon Sake is the name of the podcast. So I've letting you in on a bunch of different forms of social media that I'm on. A lot of people have talked about different video upload stuff that I've on. They talked about DTube and or DLive and all of that. I've been on those for I don't know how long. It's been a while since I uploaded those because, as always, when you get those new companies that are trying to, not necessarily new companies, but new platforms, if you will, they were so buggy. I remember I used to try to upload videos on those back before people were looking for that as alternatives, because I was on Steemit. That's why I was doing the stuff there. Videos wouldn't upload and all that sorts of stuff. So we'll see. I will be putting my videos there. Maybe we'll see. But my website would be the safer bet. If you see like YouTube, let's say it demonetizes me or something like that, or my page goes away, I would go to ericdjuly.com, because that's an easier way for me to just go directly to my and I'll have a newsletter deal that you guys can sign up for as well to get those updates in your emails if you need those. But ericdjuly.com would be where I would put them. I would just turn my own page into a platform that you guys can visit. So I've let you guys in on the future of the channel. You know, it's not going to be a whole lot of changes. Not certainly because of this, but that's because I have already been on top of this. As you guys can see, I'm involved in 199 different things. I don't think I've let you in on all the different things that I'm involved in, but you got the gist. You got the main bulk of the stuff that I do. So be sure to go follow me on all of those different forms of social media. Go GM the band. Make sure you're on all major digital platforms. Whatever you choose to listen to, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever. Make sure you review the page for Canon Sake, the podcast. Set your notifications and all of that sort of stuff, because you never know. So go check that out. I appreciate all the support over the years, but we just gonna keep grinding. Nothing changes. We just gonna keep grinding. And I do feel sorry at the very least for people that have put, unfortunately, because they don't know any better, put their entire livelihood on something like YouTube, and now they're going to be left with their, I don't want to use that analogy, but they're going to be left stuck like Chuck. Let's say that once we find out that YouTube won't monetize them anymore. So be sure to put, if you learn nothing else from me, make sure you, as a content creator, if you are a content creator, you're putting your material on multiple different forms of platforms, multiple different platforms, more so building that relationship with your audience and giving them different aspects and different websites and different things that are going to be the most safe for them to contact you and keep up with you. So y'all take it easy. Until next time, y'all be